one if you think about it that way, and I think Hero definitely will. Iron Fortress is the next map, and we're going to jump into it right here, right now. Sue versus Hero.
SK Telecom T1 Sue, 어연수 vs CJN2 Hero, 김준호.
Up here in the top right, in the purple Arzurg player, it is Sue.
Horizontal spawns, the top left in yellow. It's Hero, KeSPA Cup champion. Got that bling bling.
I love the pins.
Me too,
especially
actually.
the Star League ones.
I actually get really angry when a player who's like a champion like forgets to wear one to the studio. I'm like, you are a GSL champion 3-time. Where are your pins? How do you not wake up in the morning and think to yourself as you brush your teeth, I am a 3-time GSL champion. I will wear the pins. Life has like once or twice like forgotten the pins. I'm like, no, you cannot. You wear
Life
those pins.
would.
Like, we all know that MVP has his 4 GSL win pins, like, pinned to the skin on his back. He just doesn't show them to the public, but he has them pinned. He's like skin, actually maybe like right above his chest, like inside of his clothes, like pinned through his skin, man. He like wears those everywhere. He meets people. They're like, hi, what's your name? He's like, well, I am actually a 4-time GSL champion. They're like, what's the GSL? He's like, he just like walks away.
He doesn't have to respond to those plebs.
I'm like, he's like, I have 3 letters for you, MVP. He's like, I am MVP. They're like, you already told me that. He's like, no, that was the team and the player I am.
So Sue getting that win on, in fact, Heroes map, as we said before. So this is going to be Sue's map. Iron Fortress, not the best map here for PvZ. I wouldn't be surprised if Hero went very aggressive. Just a 2-base timing. It's what we see very, very often from Protoss on this map. Those third bases are so hard to hold.
Yeah, definitely true. There's a pretty greedy pool timing here. For the gas, a little probey coming down here. See what's going on. What's happening? It's a lucky scout.
What's happening?
What's happening? Like, there's a hatchery over there. That's what I expected. Going here. I got a gas. I know what to do. Pool's a little bit late. That's fine. Got some drones.
Is that the way Hero talks?
That's how the probe talks, man. He's like,
oh.
I see, And then occasionally he just goes, wow, makes more probe noise. That's like how the probe thinks he sounds, is what like I just described. That's how his mind like voice is. But when he talks, he just sounds like that probe. He's like,
Another thing I want to point out is the positions here for Hero are not bad. It's good they don't get cross spawns if he wants to go aggressive. This would be pretty good to do it on. Yeah. Not too far away.
Well, I mean, the spawn locations here are like, they're good for aggression in general. The third base, if you take it in the middle, is pretty, wow. Sue is like not pulling any punches in this series.
Sue's like, I'm hungry too. I'm just going to 3-0 you. Like.
Production like talked to Sue before the matches. They were like, well, here's the thing. We had a really epic series that went kind of long. It actually went to game 6 basically in a best of 5 because we had to remake one of the games. So can you speed this next series along? And Hero's not. We can't ask Hero to do this, because he would never cheese. But we know you are capable. Yeah. She was like, I am angry today.
Just like yesterday and tomorrow. Let's see what Hero's going to do. That Forge is going to be important, as well as the Mothership Core, but he hasn't gotten a scout. The only thing he sees is that there's no third base.
Yeah. Now that probe is going to verify that once more. And let's see how he responds. He will have a sentry out and a forge, so those are going to be the tools he needs.
Look at that link control, man.
Yeah.
Moonlight said it. Okay. Oh, he's going to hide him.
I thought he was going to show. I was like, no, don't show.
Use the speed finish.
What were you going to say about Moonlight that I want to hear?
No, Moonglade saw at the qualifiers that Su is actually one of the fastest pro gamers that there are, and that's the reason why he's so good with his links.
Yeah, that's so fast. So fast.
2 extra gates on the way. But is it going to be enough? I mean, he's only got 1 Zealot, 2 sentries.
He has no cannons. I think he's going to die. I think
he has
he's just
that forge, but no cannons.
I think he's just going to get overwhelmed here.
He has no idea.
He's gonna need more than like a building wall here. The Mothership Core almost has enough for Nexus cannons. He's gonna go for the Cybernetics Core first. It looks like actually the Zealot. The Core does not have Warp Gate research done yet.
He needs that Photon Overcharge. It's about to go. Another really nice force field there, but there's another weak point in the wall.
Yeah,
another pylon there to the north.
He drops that force field down right away. The Lings do get pushed back. Warp Gate research is gonna finish actually, and he's gonna make a building wall here. I think it might be on the hold, but no! The Lings break through. The sentries are protected at the back, which is really important. They're doing a lot of extra damage here, as well as the Mothership Core. The Mothership Core on top of this army is doing a lot of extra damage, cannot be killed. And the cannon finishes and dies. He force fields them out, though. This is so huge for that extra Mothership Core damage. The next 2 cannons are about to finish. He holds. He holds.
He holds. He survives. He actually does it. 2 cannons finish.
What? More Lings coming through. He doesn't have a force field this time. There's 2 more gates in the main that should be finished by now to warp in. Warps in some Zealots here.
Yeah, and it's mainly only Lings now. There's that one really weak Roach. We've already seen what the hero can do against Lings with only probes. See what he can do with a bunch of Zealots and a Mothership Core.
+1's about to finish 2, actually, which will make the Lings much easier to deal with. Walking Roaches in for the attack isn't really going to work because, you know, he's got 2 cannons there. They're too slow. They're not going to be able to get by. But going Lair into 2-base Vuda, I like the choice. I think it's the best possible follow-up here.
Su is playing the funkiest games.
He could also potentially Knight us. I just feel like it's too risky. He's adding an extra gas.
He does have that Overlord in position, though.
True. Just seems predictable to me. If you look at the base, you can see there's that one dark spot where Hero does not have vision. If he's not expecting this, it could work. Yeah, I mean...
Finishes the, or he adds the 4th gas here now. So whatever Su's doing, he's going to need a lot of gas.
He's not making
There's
any more.
Spire.
Yeah, he's not making any more units, so it's definitely going to be Spire, as you mentioned, and we'll see. Droning up pretty hard to afford these. Worker count 38 to 43, still behind.
I don't know if this is going to work. I mean, the hallucinations, first of all, are going to come out and scout the entire base. They're going to see the 3rd base only coming down now. They're going to scout the Spire in the main. He's already getting Blink, and I mean, an attack will be strong. His defense should be pretty strong. He's already got a Forge.
Yeah. +2.
There's that scout. Sees the Spire.
He just needs to make like 2 cannons in both mineral lines and make Stalkers and not Sentries and Zealots like he's doing right now. He's actually going to try to attack.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. This army is flimsy. He doesn't have a forward pylon yet. And if he just makes spine crawlers here, I think he can hold.
I don't know.
It's a short rush distance. He could definitely kill the 3rd base. He needs to get a pylon up, though. If he can't do that, I don't think this attack's going to work.
I mean, there's only 2 spine crawlers and barely any Lings. There's +1 for the Zealots that can fight straight up against Lings. He's trying to save a bunch of gas for the Mutas. The Spire finishes 8 Mutas on the way.
If the Mutas come out, he's going to need to warp in Stalkers, and he still does not have a warp in point. I just don't think this is going to work.
He's going to have that Warp Prism, but it may just be too late.
He's just transitioning. He's going to get he's getting a Stargate. I don't know why it took me so long to say that. A Stargate out here. He's going to be able to make Phoenixes. But I worry that he's going to lose. He has to make sure he recalls immediately.
Yeah.
Like, immediately.
Sees the Mutas. Going for the hatchery now. Getting that Mothership Core in position.
He needs to make sure he doesn't lose that. Su's going to target it. And he gets it. That was nice. That was exactly what he needed to do. That was perfect.
That timing, though.
Yeah.
Insane. Even as a Stargate on the way, or, I mean, finished here, Phoenix is on the way to deal with the Mutas in the sky.
Yep. He's already, you know, got 5 Stalkers out with Blink. +2 is nearly finished. Almost kills 1 Muta right off the bat. Things are looking grim here for Su. No 3rd base. And honestly, soon, Hero can think about taking his own 3rd with these Phoenixes coming out here. Good control by Su. Notice he puts the weakened Mulas at the back. Well, actually, you guys can't notice that. I can, obviously, but...
Sorry, guys.
I swear I'm not trying to tease you. It's just that I have this awesome tool that I'm using, and I actually,
and it's really cool. Like,
I know you guys
enhances the game and stuff. Like,
I know you guys like the health
guys.
bars, but
anyway.
I actually think it looks better without them. To be honest, It's just that I can point things out to you guys. I try to as best as I can. And it's not our decision anyways.
Yeah, we actually have no control over over that at all.
As we follow the Korean Observer, and that's what's on TV. So,
bunch of Phoenixes now coming out here, adding more cannons into his mineral lines just so he doesn't die. Su committing pretty heavily to these mutas. He's even getting +1.
Yeah. Ooh, bit of a late control on those Phoenixes is going to cost him 1. Doesn't even kill the muta either. Okay.
Coming back here. What is Hero going to do? What is this?
That probe. Get out of there, probe. Probe was like texting a friend and right in the middle of the hallway, and we all hate when that happens.
Oh, I hate those people, man.
Somebody's just got to push them, just like that Zealot did. I'm not condoning this. I'm just saying, so this is what you got to do.
Sometimes you have to resort to violence, guys.
The Mutalisk count is actually getting pretty insane. This game will most likely result in a base trade.
Yeah.
Let's check the Mothership Core's energy right now. It has 157 energy. It's floating between the bases currently. So
maybe he can't even base trade. He's going to try with a bunch of lings on the ground, it looks like.
These spores or spines should be pretty late. And he's got enough cannons here, plus Phoenixes. I think he should actually be able to hold this counterattack.
Yeah. It's the Phoenixes in the sky that are going to be able to deal with the mutas. At the same time, of course, no defense back there at the base. Even a bunch of Stalkers warped in with +2. All the mutas are dying. The lings have all been cleaned up. GG.
Hero ties it up. This has just been a great day of matches, man. I'm just so stoked. This tournament, I feel like never gets the attention and recognition that it deserves, but it's basically a dream hack in Korea. Like, it's a IEM in Korea. It's a weekend tournament. This is the only Castle Cup we had which was actually divided and played out over like a lot of time. This is basically a tournament that played over 3 days with some of the best Koreans in the world. It deserves much more recognition than it gets.
Yeah, it's always a great treat to cast these games. You get some of the best players in Korea, a bunch of seeds, a bunch of qualified players, and yeah, just to build on what you're saying, this is an awesome tournament. Definitely tell your friends, spread the word, and interesting that Su keeps going.